Hi, Scrappy friends, and welcome to Challenge Accepted. This week we have this incredible sketch, and I believe it's page maps. I don't have that on my screen print here, but I think that's what it is. Shannon and I are doing the same sketch, and we should be on the same schedule this week. And I have dipped into my scrap bin and the scrap embellishment mess I have here for the for this layout, and I'm doing another challenge as well. I'm doing a recipe from, it's Chef Lou's birthday recipe from Spoonful of Scraps. It calls for pink, feathers, mixed media, 3 or more circles, and a wooden element. And the optional theme is summertime, and it's kind of summertime. It's as hot as summertime sometimes is down here. So I'll say that I'm going with the optional theme. What I'm scrapping are these two. I've done a then and now first day of school kind of photo or page for Ava, and then one for Barrett, and this one's for Katie. And she just had her first day of school Monday, so I've got a wooden Monday. If it doesn't break, I'll be good. So this is her first day of kindergarten, and this was her first day in her career school, at cosmetology college. And she's driving away in her own car with her newly minted driver's license. And I think I have scrapped that one before, but not filtered this way or cropped this way, and not paired with her kindergarten picture. And they're kind of the same. She's filling the camera the same way. Anyway, it's hard to explain, but I don't mind using it again. And Alice Bowl would be proud of me. So this is the sketch. I have done some, when I dug in here, I thought that this paper, which I think was one of the only ones that goes 12 inches, it's got surfboards on the back, and I've used it on that side many times, never used this side. I thought this would be good for the panel that stretches all the way up and down the page, and I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to let it go ahead and be that long. I don't want to create more scraps to get rid of. This scalloped edge on the side I cut out of the striped paper, and I used the same striped paper to back this. This is it was a vellum Project Life card that says, find something you are passionate about and keep tremendously interested. And that's perfect for Katie. She has wanted to be in hair design and makeup since she was, I don't know, 9 or 10. And she has just devoured every YouTube video and practice. She's done a lot of people's Halloween makeup. She's amazing, and she's just, I don't know, just fascinated with this. I'm so happy for her that she's headed there. Okay, so that's going to go there. The paper that is the gray striped paper here isn't a very large scrap there. I'm going to use this whole page, because one of the mixed media requirement on the Spoonful of Scraps recipe is in effect, and I want to use this whole stencil. I'm going to use this stencil for tomorrow's Mixed Media Frenzy, but I'm just going to use the hexagon part. but I thought I'd use the whole thing here and just vary the colors, kind of like the stripes in this paper and this paper. So I've pulled 4 Distress Oxide colors, and I'm going to brush them on in this paper's, the scalloped paper is going to be right here. I don't want the colors in the same order that they are in the scalloped papers. So I'm going to go, for instance, right here, I'll maybe start with the abandoned coral. So let's go with that. I'm going to brush it on, and I'm going to kind of maybe vary the intensity of my brushing. That's going to go right there. I can go a little bit more till we get down to the abandoned coral part of it. So I'll let it fade out kind of this way. That's going to kind of be under the photo anyway, but the part that shows above and below the photos, I think the fade out would look nice. So right in here, there's no yellow, so I'm going to go ahead and do the mustard seed. And I'll do those through the circles in that last little row of bricks. And this isn't intended to be particularly heavy mixed media. The mixed media isn't going to be a large component of the look of the page. So I'm going to go with pink here, and then I'll go down to the tumbled glass, the blue. Still got a little of that abandoned coral on there, and that's okay. I might, if I were wanting to really emphasize the mixed media, if you will, I might overlap the colors and let them blend, and I've done quite a lot of that fairly recently, but in this case I'm just kind of going for the sort of a striped effect, if you want to know the truth. I'm trying to coordinate but not match the stripes in that paper. Okay, so that's done. I'll take my washi tape off. That's cute. And that allows me to still journal on those lines, and there should be room for journaling there. So let me put that aside and get my washi tape back where it belongs. I have just reorganized my cabinet that's next to me, and I've got a before and during and after kind of video coming up soon. Let me get this on here first. I want to be sure and leave enough room on this side of the page for this to fit under the photo. So I'm going to do this kind of close to the edge there. And then I'll overlap this just a little bit. Not doing any foam here. I'm going to let the photo be the only thing on foam. I found some title words from a card making kit that was in my How to Kelly Kit with Style kit. Okay, there, and this is going to go here, and I need to figure out exactly where the photos, I want this to overlap a bit, and then the photo, which has blue around it, that blue is similar to this, but it's not really in the paper that I'm patterning this after. That would work, I think. That's fairly decent composition. Let me I'm going to use this Enjoy Today title. So it might be nice if this went down a bit, and I can actually, at first when I was trying to just use the vellum, and it's kind of an aqua vellum, so it actually looked kind of pretty. Let me see if I can put something white underneath it so you can see. It would have been really pretty on there because it would have turned the white paper the same color as this. But it was too hard to put it anywhere that you could read it reliably. So I thought I'd back it with this, and I was able to cut down the size that way too. Okay, so I'm gonna space that and that, and maybe I'll do the Today here and move the Enjoy here and do an embellishment cluster there, and then this down here and an embellishment cluster maybe a little bit here and a little bit here. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So I will put this kind of hanging over a bit, but with an equal distancing from the ends there. All right. And now I'm going to do this here, and I can put some foam to make that the same size. All right. Let me do that, and that's not a whole lot of adhesive, so if I change my mind, I'm not sure where I had that now. That's good. Let me get that lined up. Okay, and we're good. Now, along with this chipboard title was this kind of scalloped piece, and I thought that might be cute either there or down here. I think I'll use it down here because I'm going to have the words up here. And I'm, again, not going to put them up on foam. I do want to work in my circular elements, though. So, where I want the word Enjoy to start over this circle. And is that right? Is that what I really want to do? Let's see, Enjoy, and then Today, and actually I'm okay making the circle the anchor of the embellishment cluster that's going to go separate from the word, so that's fine. I will do another, the big circle will go here for that embellishment cluster, then I'll have a smaller cluster maybe right there. Okay, so all of that said, let's put some glue on. Yeah, after 7 weeks of the Mind the Scrap Challenge, I decided that there were some things that I had handy that I didn't really need quite so handy, and some things I needed handy that weren't. So I pulled everything out of the cabinet and kind of looked at what was where. I decided to put all of my mixed media supplies a lot handier. They're things that I haven't used in a while. Let's see, I think I'll go there, and I will find some way to make that stand out better. It may be outlining that in black pen, or I may go over that with some glossy accents. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put that, let me put this up on foam. I have to reach a little farther for the foam, but that gives me some good waist bending exercise. Scrapbooking as exercise. Let me do that, and I like that the wood grains are going that direction. I'll kind of put this right in there, and I'll layer that ticket there. I'm having to kind of sneak up under that foam. And I'm going to move it down like that. And I will use this little arrow. It's vellum, so I have to kind of be careful with adhesive. Just the tiniest bit of adhesive to anchor it. And where's my little car? Here it is. And I'll have the car going towards the photos. I have it going off like that, and then I'll maybe do some enamel dots on this part of it. So now I'm going to glue this down, and it's chipboard, so it really does need liquid adhesive. And I'll really just kind of slightly put it under there. Maybe I'll move it a bit over this way, because this is going to go there. And let me get the foam just on the bottom part of that. So I'm taking my craft room area by area and deciding what's the best organization strategy for it to work best for me. Okay, this is, I'm putting this where the journaling is in the original, but I'm going to do some journaling in here, and it'll be, you know, about how proud we are that she's followed her dream. You can imagine with, you know, finishing her senior year in the year of COVID, I kind of want this a little bit lower, so I'll do that. In the year of COVID, and still finishing with an A average. She had so many counselors, you know, trying to talk her into going to a traditional university. And her friends, a lot of her friends were going, but she wants this and has wanted it for a very long time. And she knows, she's so passionate about it, she knows that it's going to be good. I think I'll put the Monday right there, which leaves me just right here for journaling, which is fine. And I'll put the two feathers here. Okay, kind of feathers signify to me dreaming or dreams, and this is certainly her dream. And she got her driver's license on Friday, and she just recently got a job, and she's helping pay for school and helping her dad out with groceries and so forth, since she's still living at home. And let's see, I need to dot this J, and I think this blue is close enough to that one that enamel dot would look perfect. And I want to do a trio of them here with the, that works out, and I'll maybe do some here. And I may put a different color enamel dot down here. So let's see how that works out. And I will put, since I have the word Monday here, I'll put the date kind of right in there on that line. Let me get my pen, which is handy because of my reorganization. And Monday was the 14th. I guess this needs some glue here. It's so thin, you would think it didn't need any glue at all to hold it down, but it's a little warped, you know. The weather here is humid. So that's good. Let me see. I don't really want to put a red one here. Maybe this blue. But if I just put, I don't like that idea at all, so I'm going to skip it. I don't have anything appropriate on here, so that's fine. So let me put right here 9, 14, 20. And then I'll write some more down there. And it may or may not, the journaling may or may not be done. I kind of want to respect her privacy, and I may put some things in there that she may not want out on the interweb. And I've lost my, everything's the same color here. Okay, so pink, feathers, mixed media, wood, circles. I've done the birthday recipe, and I've done this challenge. I like it. I really love that color. That's the color of the walls in my room. So it's definitely a favorite. And I like my hand-cut wonky scallops. One of these days I'm going to get a die or a punch or something that does big scallops like that. But I don't have one now, and I like the look on layout. So, okay, so thank you for watching. I'll look for you next week on Challenge Accepted, and be sure to check out Shannon's channel. Her link is in my video description box. And enjoy today, like the layout says. Bye.